right, y'all. Welcome back to Hot Tag Report. It's your girl Tony. Hi. We have the number one contender to the HTR Championship, Miss T, aka Pipe
Hey,
Bomb.
how we doing? How we doing?
I'm gonna give you a proper introduction this week. We have our reigning, defending HTR champion,
Undisputed HTR champion.
undisputed. We only got we not unified. We only have one belt, sir.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Big Sexy, and I am the HTR Undisputed Defending Champion. That's who I am.
We'll see how that goes.
What's
after
up?
this
What's up?
next defense. We'll see how we
Yo,
are
yo.
with that.
But yeah, we are back with Hot Tag Report, you guys. Going over this week's Raw, NXT, and SmackDown.
Baby, I like it.
That's all I'm gonna say about Raw. But
What are we?
see, I'm gonna let you have that, girl. I'm gonna let you have this.
Raw.
Oh, baby, I like it.
Raw, what is going on? So, Raw kicks off with this crying ass promo from John Cena. Did we
He didn't even
need.
come out with his he came out with his little towel, but he really wasn't feeling it. He was just like, I'm here to get a check.
I think he knew that if he would have threw that towel out there, they would have threw it back.
Just like an ECW?
They would have threw that towel back to him like, bitch, we don't want that shit. Keep that shit over there. But this was damn near a 30 fucking minute promo.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think it deserved the time. I think
30 minutes? Don't nobody deserve to be out here talking for 30
I think
minutes.
It merited good timing.
No, it didn't.
And it wasn't 30 minutes. Now you're over exaggerating.
It was 30 minutes. If it wasn't 30 minutes, it was 28 minutes.
It was like 15 minutes at the
You a 15-minute lie. Because when I looked up at 12:38, he was still out there talking.
But they booed him for so long, so I took
it. Don't fucking matter. Your promo starts when your music hit and you come out. That's when your promo starts.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I feel like it was 30 minutes because John Cena basically broke up with us for 20 minutes, and then Cody came out for 10 minutes and did the rest of the talking.
Cody wasn't even out there for 10 minutes, though. Cody was out there for like 3 minutes out of that 30-minute promo.
So John Cena broke up with us, and then Cody Rhodes came and put his head. We had to put our head on his shoulder. He was rubbing it. It's okay.
No, Cody didn't.
And I just looked up the time for that segment. That segment was 30 minutes.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. I can be wrong sometimes. Okay. I apologize.
But
I'm Big Sexy. I'm not big. I'm perfect around here.
He kept going on and on about how he was in a toxic relationship with the fans. I think it's shitty to equate your career with, how much you done all this whole thing, and say the fans, fuck the fans, basically. But you wouldn't be shit without the fans, and equate it to an abusive relationship. It's fucking wild to me.
Let's be serious though. How much was John Cena booed? Even when he was a babyface.
It don't matter because
Big Bad Cena and he never lost. All he did was get booed. All people kept screaming was John Cena sucks.
No, you also have to realize they do the same thing.
Get tired of that shit.
Okay, they do the same shit to Kurt Angle. What does Kurt Angle do? He soak all that shit up. So now all the time you was out here, of course, directing the crowd was fake. All that time. No, you don't get it. No,
he's coming from.
No, you always want to be the king. Be on the devil's advocate and all that shit. No, you cannot say fuck the fans. The fans ain't never done nothing from you. Man, we'll get to. We'll get there. I gotta turn this sideways because my notes is long. Shut your ass up.
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like John was giving Andy from the beginning of Toy Story 2 when Woody fucked up his arm and it was like, oh, I forgot, you're broken. Like, we don't want to play with you anymore, John, but it's okay. Like, this is a classic example of the WWE universe finding something new, cool, and hip. And you want to come back for your you want to come back for your farewell run. We get that, John. we still love you, boo, but we just don't like you. Like, we can
Why
still
would we
like you
invest?
and not fuck with you at the
Yeah,
same time.
it's like why would we invest in you more right now when you not finna be here at the end of the year? I'm not finna invest in you and you not finna be here. But him saying, he didn't like that the fans were asking, well, what do we get? What are you gonna do? That's literally how he said it. When they heard that he was retiring, which is a bit stupid since he signed up to be an entertainer. So how the fuck you mad that the fans want you to entertain them? Like, how are you mad when
But you
you
literally
signed up to
told
be
us you was gonna give us all this too. Like,
right? I'm gonna
you
go
told this
out
man,
here and I'm gonna work hard and do all this stuff. Now you bitching and complaining because that's what the fans want from you because you told us that's what you was gonna do. The fans are holding you accountable for what you said you were gonna do, and you're mad.
It's more than that, in my opinion.
Was saying that the fans have never done anything for him, which is crazy, seeing that he's in the top 5 merch sales in the fucking company. Top 5. Cody, uh,
Roman.
Roman, LA Knight, John Cena, Rhea. Top 5. 2022 alone, he had 4 items on the top 10 list. So, you grossed over
and you got us
1.9
out here
big.
watching your whack ass movies from time to time.
You
So
grossed $1.9 million in sales in 2022 alone. And you saying the fans ain't never done nothing for you is wild as fuck, bro.
he
All
want
they
us to
did,
come to his house and clean up and stuff. That's what he mean.
I'm not
Like,
finna do
we
all
ain't
this shit.
doing
You should have.
nothing
No.
in his personal life.
the way he looked at that kid and told him that little kid looked like he was
The
about
kid
to
said,
cry.
I love you. And he's like,
No.
see, that's what I'm talking about. This toxic, dysfunctional relationship. That's a kid.
Him saying, you use me as an excuse for your pathetic failure of a life. I'm like, bro, the fuck are you talking about? You just saying shit to say shit. He kept saying the fans never liked him, so he changed himself and became something else, and he started winning, and people hated it. I think the issue is that the fans really realized that the dude can't really wrestle. He's just an entertainer. He's limited with everything in his thing. He's not that great of a wrestler. If you look at his matches, John, he ain't out here being no fucking Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit in the ring. He ain't doing none of that. Sorry, I know he's just man, whatever. But he ain't out here doing all that. Like, I'm not expecting him to train in the dungeon. But like, that's why he constantly got the you can't wrestle trance during his matches. Wonderful entertainer, but not very great wrestler, and that's okay. I'm breaking up without you. I don't need you anymore. Then why the fuck are you here? If you don't need us, why the fuck are you here?
John, I was never dating you. Maybe in my head when I was younger in high school, I probably was. But I was
I
in my adult
never.
years, I was never dating you,
No.
sir.
I mean, I appreciate you coming out and
So
helping Cody. I appreciate that. But like, other than that, I'm not. Who checking for you? We seen you as Stone
his
Cold coming
wife.
back. Is she checking for him? Because I ain't never seen the bitch. So
She's hiding.
she might be hiding with him. But there's one thing that stood out that made me cackle is him stuttering through his lines, and then like he repeated himself, and I felt like he was coaching himself to remember what he was supposed to say, and it made me think of when he got on Roman saying, "You want to be the big dog, you got to learn how to cut a promo." And I'm like, now look at your ass. You can't even get through the lines that you supposed to do, bitch.
It's his
Well, we
brain.
have a million people booed.
I don't give a
Who
shit.
you gonna
I don't give a
concentrate?
shit. That's part of the game. You've been in the game 25 years, right? You talk all this shit about being in the game this long. This should be easy work to you. You've been getting booed your whole career, let you tell it. Literally, that's what you're
So
here saying.
so don't beat me up now. Don't beat
Oh,
me
here
up.
we go.
Look, I'm a stick my toe in the little, I'm gonna stick my toe in Matt's pond for a second.
Thank you.
So
Stick your toe
I
in
I
there.
can
Hopefully, it don't stink.
see I can see both points. I'll say this. I can see where John is frustrated with us because I mean we be booing that man. He don't feel he in his head he don't feel appreciated by us. And I get that, John. Feel you.
The fans also booed Kurt
But
Angle.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When he made a point of the "you can't see me" jokes was making him upset. You started those jokes, John. You
You're the
started
one.
those "you can't see me" jokes. My thing between that is you mad at us because we kept making those jokes. You brought up Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle got on the internet, did an interview. Yeah, it kind of hurts my feelings when the people call me Perk Angle. We respectively stopped calling that man that.
Yeah, because everybody knew he had a drug problem too, so that didn't help
Yeah.
with that. People were like teasing his drug problem with that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
But
how.
But my thing
John,
is, John, why
you
is it
put
on
that
every
joke
one?
on yourself.
It's on every single one of your fucking shirts, bro. So how the fuck are you
Literally.
mad that we pushing it if you keep saying it?
You let the company come out with a literal see-through John Cena action figure. There's a pop out here of you, invisible. Like you've made money off of this. You can't see me joke. Honestly, I understand where you coming from. Where you feel like we as the fans don't appreciate you, but I mean, John, we found a new shiny toy to play with.
And
We
that's
don't
the
want to
rule.
play with you anymore.
That's how the
I get
game.
you
That's
feel
just how the game goes.
unappreciated. You feel unappreciated. You feel overlooked. You feel like you've been beat up in this quote unquote relationship that you've had with us for 25 years now. You left, but you also chose to come back.
Right. So we
So you
shouldn't have been
must
that
like the
fucking toxic.
abuse.
Right. You getting off on that shit because you keep coming back.
He's like, no matter how bad you guys boo me, I still love you guys.
Now you don't fuck with us. Now your feelings hurt.
John, I acknowledge your feelings because your feelings are your feelings, boo. But I
Only
don't
thing
agree
that I
with him.
acknowledge is that you're a little bitch because you attacked Cody. That's all
I
I'm
don't agree
acknowledging.
with
How
your
about that?
feelings, John. Like I acknowledge that your feelings are hurt, but I don't agree with your feelings because this is how the game goes. And I'm pretty sure when you came in, you was replacing the old shiny toy back in from the day.
Because you came out with
Everybody
that
has
hard
a
ass
replacement.
ruthless possession. You came out with all that extra ass shit. Now you fuck off. You done went through 3 changes in your whole career and you
Two.
mad. When he came out, he had little booty shorts.
Oh yeah.
And then he came out with the thugonomic shit, which
That's my favorite
I
one.
fucking hated that shit.
My favorite.
And then you moved to the John Cena that you are now. And then you're mad because the fans don't fuck with it. You cannot get mad because people don't fuck with you, and then now you finna be a mad hostile because they don't want to fuck with you.
Pause. How many transformations did Cody go through? He went through a lot too.
Okay, but
He went through 4 so far.
You're saying this, but you got to think of the people didn't really hate Cody. They hated Cody when he was stunning Cody because he was a heel at the time when he was with Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't hate him when he was Stardust. When he was stunning Cody, they didn't hate him. And then now when he's Cody
People were
Rhodes,
rooting for Cody. Like people wanted to see Cody win. People want to see John. I feel like everybody want to see their favorites win, but we also don't want to hear you whine about the fact that somebody else is winning. Like, give somebody else some time to shine. John, you old as fuck. You old as father time. Let Cody get his
the
shine.
fact that you, to me, it's kind of selfish. It's the same thing with Charlotte. You've won the title 16 times, bro. Move the fuck on. Move the fuck on. Give it to somebody else. Like Cody is doing amazing with the company right now. Amazing. Obviously, somebody got to beat him because we don't want to deal with the whole Roman 2.0 shit. I understand that, but give it to somebody who's here full fucking time. I do not want to see that same part-time fucking wrestler, and then this is the same shit that John was talking shit about Brock for. So you want to do the same shit that Brock was fucking doing? So why the fuck are you here? You keep saying
about my Brock Lesnar.
No, I love Brock Lesnar. I'm saying I said John was pissed off.
Okay.
So it's the fact that you can't sit here and get mad when somebody else is part time and it don't work out like that. You say that you want to do this and you want to put over the younger generation, the younger talent, but here you are still in the spotlight for somebody else who could have been in this position. Anybody else could have been in this role. It did not have to be John. John wanted his final run to be over big, which it makes sense. But for you to be, this is the first show you've shown up to. You weren't on. This is the first show you've been on Cause was he at SmackDown? I mean, not SmackDown. Was he on Raw when they debuted?
Yes.
No,
No.
No, no, no,
So
no.
no.
we didn't see him until Rumble,
And then we
and
didn't see
then
him again until the Elimination Chamber.
we didn't see you till Elimination Chamber, and then we didn't see you again until Monday. So like you have prior obligations for other shit. That could have been a talent that's fucking Cody, Bailey, Bianca, Liv, all them been pulling triple doubles and shit. They been pulling all this shit all fucking week. And you get somebody who fucking Gunther ain't been on Gunther been on SmackDown and Raw. But you were the number one contender for the company's fucking title and you show up once on a fucking on a regular show? No. That's wild to me. I'm moving on. Cody Music Kids, obviously, fans going fucking great.
And my soul.
Cody ain't trying to hear none of that shit whatsoever. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. By the time Cody got off the turnbuckle, he already out of his jacket. First off, this burgundy suit, chef's kiss.
Eat.
He's a sharp motherfucker, man. He is sharp. He just needs to dye that hair. That blonde just throws
I
me
love
off.
his blonde. It looks so
I
good.
want to see him back, like with dark hair.
I'm fine seeing dark hair Cody, but like we're not gonna stunt like blonde Cody ain't fine.
He,
As a
Cody,
kid, I say
Brandy, don't beat me up.
I don't.
too.
Brandy can get it. You call me, girl.
Rose and Brandy Lee. I don't know what her middle name is, but she gonna be Brandy Lee Rose. Y'all a fine ass couple. Anyway, Cody disappointed because he looked forward to facing OG Cena, and he gets this guy that's out here bitching and moaning. Basically told him to go find the real Cena because at WrestleMania that's who he wants to face because he gonna run over and send it to early retirement. He wants to face the real Cena and not this whiny bitch. That took me out.
I
The
loved it.
whiny, and it was a hard bitch too, not this whiny bitch. He was
Brandy said, "You better go out there and put that emphasis on that B."
he bitch.
You might call him a little bitch.
He threw his neck with that bitch so fucking hard.
But I mean, Cody, right? Like,
Right.
I don't want to. If I'm finna fight my childhood hero, I don't want to fight a shell of my childhood hero. I want to fight
Right.
that man.
I want the 100. Bring 100 of who you are, not this crying ass shit.
I could fight him right now, and I'll probably beat him.
He threw that fucking mic at him at the end of that. I was kind of upset that Cody was out there for. It seemed like I'm gonna give it 4 minutes that Cody was out there because Cody wasn't out there
Because
long.
they were already over time. Because John was out there.
Called for 45 fucking minutes.
John,
Yeah,
you
they
good
were
dog.
over time.
If we were breaking out, why
No,
didn't
we're
you just
look.
say?
I'm not hating. I'm not hating on John. I'm glad that he had that time to go out there because I will say this: like, as much as I don't fuck with what he said, you could tell that promo was genuine. Like he been waiting to say that shit, regardless of how we feel about it or not. He been waiting to get that off his chest. So I'm glad he had that time to go out there and get it off his chest. But now you taking time for everybody else though.
That's my problem there.
You could have put that on the Twitter post.
That's too much shit
That's fucked up, Tony. On a Twitter post.
He could have put the rest of that on the Twitter post. He always on Twitter posting inspirational quotes. Mind you, side note, John Cena, you follow me on Twitter. Follow me.
I got blocked on Threads because of him, so I'm still salty about that shit.
You follow me on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only civilian you follow, but yeah,
civilian.
you could have put that on the Twitter post, babes. You taking time from the other matches.
Right, like you can tell other shit through the night got cut because of this shit.
That's why Austin Theory got that's why he got stumped so fast. Is because they ran way too over, so they told Jay that you just need to fucking bury his ass, which was really fucked up. Because one, I like Austin, I believe in Austin Theory, and two, like you're not doing him no favors in the future. Try to get him over with the crowd when you're fucking doing shit like that.
Singing
Shout out to Joe
Joe.
Hendry. He's in PUBG now. He in the shooting game.
The
You can
game.
go download. Yeah, you go download Joe Hendry and shoot some
He
people
better be on
up.
that. He better be in there staring at the camera. After he get a kill, he better right to the camera.
Say his name and he
He just
appears.
spawn on the field.
Next up, we had a street fight between Penta and Ludwig Kaiser.
That was a slow match. I mean, like Paul Wall drives slow. Tell them has a lights on. We can see them hoes like slow.
I don't know. Like I expected a little bit more
I did
from
too.
this match, but once again, I feel like it was just a um, it was. I feel like it was just a we got to cut some shit, so we gonna cut this right here. So that kind of upset me, but I always love seeing Penta in the ring. Thought it was funny because what was it like 2 months ago? Ludwig was out here talking about how this is his year and he gonna win all these matches. Sir, it's not looking like it's your year, babes.
It look like the
I,
only
I,
thing you doing is coming out dancing to your theme music.
stiff
So
ass, stiff ass legs and shit. Like I don't understand what the fuck. And then why your trunk so little? Them
she
things about
said she
tight,
like it.
them tights about tight as a bitch. Like bro, go.
I feel bad for his balls, man.
Just,
He ain't gonna be having no kids in the future.
he just need to go on one size.
Suffocate your damn sperm up in there, dog. They just
Or maybe they made to fit.
Mm,
You ever think about that?
hair tuck.
God bless his testicles in.
If it is. Anyways. Penta hit Kaiser with a Mexican destroyer on the chair. And I don't know if Kaiser is in the business of selling or if he was actually stunned. I don't know.
He sold very well.
I don't know which one it was.
I like Kaiser. He can sound like a motherfucker.
I thought this dude was he sold so well. I thought he was dates for real. And then either way, he sold amazingly. Penta picked up the win with the Penta driver. So that was nice. Up next, we got Ivy Now versus Miss Dakota Kai. To me, very short match. At this point, I'm asking, can Ivy even win matches? Because I feel like she on
She
a
busy back there getting her hair braided.
It needs to stop. Maybe that's why she can't win. Her braids too tight. I don't fucking know.
Jesus.
It seems like she's been on a losing streak for a while. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen her win a match at this point.
Unless she teamed up with somebody.
She booed up.
During the match, you see fucking the Creed, bro. No, all of American Made was out there doing all that shit, interfering. So here come Ray and Dragon Lee. They like, nah, bitch, remember last week? I'm here to collect.
When I catch you.
Yeah. They said, Then Chad Gable see them coming. I don't know if Chad Gable got a gold medal in track and field, but he took off fucking running. He was booking it like some dogs was out his ass. Ivy was distracted, and Dakota was able to not hit Ivy with the boot to the face, and off the distraction, she hit her with the GTK for the win. I think Dakota needs this. I like seeing Dakota on the winning streak. She deserves it. Her legs are healthy, so long as she can stay healthy, I want to see more Dakota. So we can have it.
She's actually very cute. Like I was really looking at her, I was like, okay, she's kind of cute. She's from New Zealand, so I don't know. Maybe it's an island in her.
When we think island, we're not thinking that. When we hear island, we think of Rihanna. That's the island we think of. We don't think of New Zealand. We don't think of Dakota Kai. Dakota, I'm not being shady.
You cute girl. I always said she was cute, so I like you.
Oh, me.
I think she cute, but not. He over here like she fine.
I didn't say that.
That's how you make it seem like she fine.
No,
she cute. I think she's
Stephanie back here.
I think she's adorable.
Roxanne.
Love me some Stephanie.
Oscar. He's thick. Ooh, Oscar.
You are so obsessed with Oscar.
Yes, Oscar can wrap her.
Oscar gonna tie you up in the basement somewhere.
That's fine. I might like that.
She'll be down and down your hair.
I'm gonna come back with like blue, purple, green.
Next up, we had a contract signing between Io and Bianca. I forgot what it was
Bianca.
at. These fans ain't fucking with my girl, and that shit pissing me off. Everybody ain't gonna be no diehard Bianca fan like me, so I can understand that. So I got to learn to be unbiased when it come down to her, which I don't think it's gonna ever be. But I'm trying to, you know, really bad. But during the contract, it ain't even really get started. I almost call her bobblehead Rhea because I don't know what the hell she got going on. That's my girl too. So like both of my bitches beefing. Here come Rhea off the bullshit again. Talking to Bianca's like, why are you out here? What are you doing? You know, and she's like, just like you wanted to be at my match, I wanted to be ringside during my match. I want to be out here. She's still complaining about Bianca being ringside at her match, forgetting that she was the one that hit Bianca
And
and
that's
got
what
mad.
I
How are you mad at me for defending myself? You pushed me and I failed, and you got mad that I walked up and got my lick back. You should be
but
mad at the ref who let you get hit in clear
right.
view. Take your anger, just like Drew. Your anger's misplaced, babes. Take it
And
out.
that's what I was finna say. They had Rhea cut that promo after that match and make it like seem like, oh, I need to start taking accountability for the stuff that I'm doing because I'm the reason I lost this title. Just to go back and be like, Bianca, it's your fault that I lost and I want my rematch. Why have her cut that promo then? Y'all must forget she did that backstage.
I don't fucking know what they be forgetting all kind of shit because like
This is a confusing
I
this is a confusing build up right now. I'm totally confused. Why did you take it out of Rhea and then put it back into it in a triple threat?
Just to
Why
turn
could
into
it
a
just
triple
be
threat.
Yeah, why could it just be Rhea and Bianca? Like that would have been amazing to watch. But
EO
now you're adding EO in there. I love you, EO. You
she does
cutie.
not need
And
to be
and
here.
you have the best theme of everybody in
I
WWE. What's
mean,
that beat drops? Get money. Get money. But anyways, why they add you in there, honey? I just don't get it.
EO in the back getting frustrated because the girls ignoring her. To which I think my point still stands that EO doesn't need to be there. Like, no
Exactly.
offense, EO, this has nothing to do with your skill set. I just think in this moment for this shit, you are not needed. It could have just been because I think the program that Bianca and Rhea alone could do is great. There was no reason for you to put the title on EO and then the next week Rhea come out here mad about it, and now you another week go by and you out here doing this extra shit.
But then again, I think the only reason, and this is just like a glimmer, the only reason they may have Bianca going against Io because Io is the one who took the belt off Bianca.
But Bianca
Remember,
got
she
it back
took it.
from her.
It's still
Who
stupid. I don't
who did she
know.
take it? Who took it?
She took it from Bailey. Got it from EO. No, EO got that
Io
from
got it from
Bailey.
Bailey, and then but I
It was
know at some
SummerSlam.
point Bianca
Bianca
won
was
a.
wearing that yellow and black gear.
Mm-hmm.
hmm When she cashed in,
Yep.
she had money in the bank. She cashed in on Bianca
Yep.
when Bianca was having that knee injury.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only reason Io is involved because
But what the fuck does that
they
have to do
kind
with
of
anything?
have that quote unquote score to settle, but I still rather it had been
Do we
Rhea,
have a score
just
to
Rhea
settle? We
and
were just in
Bianca.
war games together, babes. Do we have a score to settle?
And you had been terrorizing me for like a very, very long periodically timed. So
Periodically?
Yeah.
Did she just say periodically?
He don't know about the vines and he don't know nothing.
Okay.
Io comes up to say something to Bianca, and Bianca, this time, Bianca so sad next time. I was like, Bianca, that was a bit much, babe.
he's like, "You're not gonna hit me again. Hold up, I'm gonna get you before
Soon
you
as
can
she,
get me."
soon as she went to munch her, she turned back to Rhea. Rhea was already in motion with his headbutt. I'm like, God damn, Rhea. Rhea then hits Io with a power bomb on top of Bianca, who's already laying on the table, and then she takes the contract signing. But baby, your name not on the contract, so it don't work like that, my love.
And I like how, like, in the back, they were acting like children. Give me the contract. No, it's mine. Give me the contract. No, I'll just give me the fucking contract.
Adam is like, baby, it don't work like that. But all this to say, I think all this going, like, I agree that all this is going to lead up to it being a fucking triple threat match.
Which
like,
is
bro.
stupid.
It didn't need to have. It didn't even have to be a triple threat match. Why? But that's all I'm finna say.
You know why?
Y'all
'Cause
make
they
my
don't believe
girl
in him.
lose her fucking winning streak at fucking Mania. I'm gonna be fucking livid. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all thought I was going off about the whole
Not on your
John
birthday
thing?
weekend.
Don't piss me off, bro. Please, don't piss me off. Ugh. Next up, this match was here. It is with the short match. We had Jay versus Austin Theory. The match was short as fuck, and that shit pissed me off. I think Jay and Austin did great with the time that they had allocated to them.
Mm-hmm.
They did great in the ring together. The crowd was behind this match. Energy was there, and it seemed like we kind of got cheated out of how quick the match was.
Exactly. Damn.
I want
I
to see
need them
this
to run it back.
yeah, I need this ran back so we can see this full out because it getting cut is bullshit. Like, why the fuck are we? If you know your promo is supposed to be this long, why are you going over and nobody? You know how like at the Grammys they start running your music when you
Playing the
talk too
music.
long. That's what they need to start doing. Cut it. Cut that
Just
shit
drop
right
that
now.
intro.
Also, this is what also confuses me. If Raw ain't even hitting a 3 hour mark that they used to be, how the fuck are we running out of time? Like, you told us when we moved to Netflix that it goes off when the story's
Whenever.
done. So why are we cutting matches if it goes off whenever? Connor.
Also, side note.
Sorry.
Also, side note to the motherfuckers that's online giving Jay shit about tripping over that rope. How many times you done tripped over your feet walking down the street?
Yeah, but that could have been dangerous. He could have really hurt himself or somebody else. He could have
this
snapped his
morning.
neck and that'd have been it. Right
Not
there.
this morning, but
Get
yesterday.
that. But they like, oh, he doesn't know how to wrestle because he tripped over the rope. Oh my god.
No, actually,
Y'all
it's
are just
happy. I
hyping
get
him
that.
up.
But nobody said nothing last week when Tiffany was fucking up. And then Friday, sorry, I'm just gonna throw this in here real quick. Friday, I like how y'all was cutting that promo and y'all edited that shit out. We knew Tiffany tripped up in the rope, but you cut that shit out. Nah, bitch.
Alone.
But I like how I just want to note that Jay's spears have been getting better each time that he's been doing them. Like, I still don't think he's mighty enough for a spear to be his finisher. But I mean, because now Edge was doing spears too. But like, I just think it don't fit Jay. Maybe it just don't fit him. Maybe that's what it is. But I am seeing that he's getting better and better with each time he hits them. So I like that. I also like how he runs the rope to get it. Not building up like Braun, but he still run.
Yeah, because Braun be getting in the car pedal to the metal with his.
And then like I just
Jesus,
look at his feet when he doing he
like a cartoon.
But Jay was able to pick up that victory. Once again, my boys celebrating, having a jolly good time. Here come fucking Grayson trying to sneak up on my dude. Jay said, nah, bitch, I see you. Able to super kick him. He does a dive out to A-Town down under and got caught on the top rope, but still able to save himself from getting hurt. So, use caution next time you got it.
Got to save a hoe.
Once again, here we go with this fucking bullshit. Gunther bitch ass. I just got a question. Do you not know how to walk down the ramp and see a motherfucker face to face? Every week you out here sneaking somebody. Every fucking you the ring general. You out here sneaking people week in and week out. You ain't got nothing else to do with your damn time. But it's super fucking old. He ain't got nothing else to do with his time but continue to sneak Jay. I like the last couple weeks Jay was able to get counted the sleeper hold. So he hit Gunter against the turnbuckle and started hitting him with strikes. I did think it was real nice that Jay had him from behind and snatched that belt off of him. Gunther's face was, give me my shit back. He looked like he was about to cry because he did have that belt.
They should have took this shit and walked to the back with it.
Yeah, I would
hold on to this.
While Jay's holding that belt for that time that he was holding, the fans was going fucking crazy. So I thought that was also this week. I mean to know fucking Pat wasn't there this week.
Yeah. He had a
So
other obligation with
we
ESPN,
got
so he couldn't be
Corey.
there.
We got Corey, so I fucks with it. Corey
Corey
got a
did
little drama from
good.
Jay. Corey, you need to go to
Yeah.
SmackDown. Take Wade off of SmackDown and put Corey back down there. But he see Gunther out the ring holding on to that belt. Because of what happened in the EO and not EO in the Dakota and Ivy Now match, we now have a tag match between Dragon Lee, Ray, and the Creed brothers. Slow match, nothing fucking incredible fucking happened. I just thought it was funny during this match. Chad Gable was nowhere in sight. What was you at? Your boys out here getting beat up. Where the fuck was you at? And then all of a sudden, I'm getting hit in the back by some unknown masked luchador after we pick up the win. No one knows who this luchador could be. What fucking luchador is out here in a USA mask that ain't Ray done had one? But what? This man is clearly a white man.
How do you know he's
Man of the
Caucasian?
Caucasian.
You know
How
this
do you know
man.
he's
You know this man is from the.
Caucasian?
You know this man is from the mountains of Caucasus. Don't do that. That is a white man.
He could be Hispanic. He could be black.
That is not no
He
Hispanic.
could be Indian. Who knows?
We can see his face.
He could be Hispanic. He could be a light skinned Hispanic.
He ain't no damn light skin. His no. And then he out here in them damn same hokers he had on last week.
Maybe he likes the hokas. I heard they're comfortable.
Anyways, he does a shitty flying headbutt hitting Dragon Lee, and I'm like, bro, come the fuck on. And then took off running as security came after him, conveniently running the same way that Chad Gable runs. I wonder who that could be.
Best friend, I think it's two separate people. I'm sorry. I think it's two separate people.
I think it's the same. Who was it gonna be? They done went and found.
No, I'm like this. With this new era of WWE, my motto with them is expect the unexpected. I am very well prepared to see a second person standing next to Chad and he be like, I told y'all it wasn't me. And then they finally show who it was.
Like with the Elias and his brother?
Yes. Well, no, because we eventually found out that was a lie. We knew that was Elias. But I don't know. I feel like it's a second person. If it's not, then I'm just like it's not. But I'm expecting another person.
Okay, we'll see.
An evil twin or something. This is a soap opera. I need to keep
They're
watching.
gonna do a mass. They're gonna do a mask. Who was the else? Who was that one? Was that Sammy that was in that mask one time? What is
He was in a mask.
Yeah,
at one time when he wrestled in Mexico.
Yeah.
At Generico.
I don't fucking know. Next up, we had Seth coming out here doing the promo. I like Seth split that jacket, the black and the green. I thought Seth looked good this week. He looked put together, no extra ass. Like I don't feel like it was extra. It wasn't giving Seth for somebody who know they're gonna come out here and do a promo. It wasn't giving Seth.
Yes, he was like, okay.
Seth gave. I'm just gonna put. I don't feel like doing too much.
He was like, Becky, I'm gonna just borrow your going to the grocery store outfit today.
He went to Elton John. Sorry, I'm not going to your closet tonight, bud. It's okay.
The suit with the gold chain, that shit was fire. Okay. He basically went out there and was like, he gonna be there Friday because he heard CM Punk and Roman gonna be there. Literally, that's what this thing was about. Okay, IC title is the main event for the night. We had that was a great match, both men. It was Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. Thought the match was great. I thought Braun performed well. At one point, and I hate to fucking admit this, I could actually see the title on Finn. I was like, oh, okay, Finn.
They didn't take Finn out of Judgment Day.
But listen, that's my next note. I don't want him to win that title under Judgment Day. While he's under Judgment Day, I want him to win that title, or like be on the verge of winning that title, and Dominic screw him, and they leave. You know, as the match is going on, Carlito and Dom are coming out to help Finn, who didn't need help. Finn was holding his own in that shit. But he was saying, it looked like he just definitely didn't need their assistance. Carlito's in the ring distracting the ref, and Dom and not Dom. Finn and Braun are going up for a high move. And Dom comes and pushes Braun down. In the process, Finn falls, hits his nuts on the turnbuckle.
Ouch.
He looks at Dom like, "What the fuck are you doing, my guy?" And Braun is able to jump up, hit the Frankensteiner, and hit his ass with a spear to retain his title. I just thought, why would you fucking do this shit? He did not need your fucking help. Why would you come up here and shake the rope while I'm on the turnbuckle too, bitch?
Damn bitch.
After the match, Carlito and Dom start to attack Braun. As Dom is grabbing the IC title to hit Braun with, Penta's music hits. Dom and Carlito are so surprised when earlier in the night, Penta let him know, bro, I want this title.
Mm-hmm.
But also earlier in the night, Dom was trying to get Finn to recruit Penta to Judgment Day. Carlito in the back, like, why would you do that? He been said he wanted the IC title, and asked this man, "Do you not watch the show?"
He's so fucking stupid.
Do you not carry your lunchbox? Is what he asked.
I was like, bro, we watching the same program. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nigga, are you not standing in Gorilla watching?
What we watching here?
Hey, bro, are you not watching the recaps after it's over, bro? What do you mean? Penta gives the title. He looks at the title, like, this one look real good around me. And he holds it up for a moment, looking at it, real nice, and then shoved it into Braun's chest like, I'll see you for that later. And then that's how the show went on. I thought Raw was pretty decent this week. I'm gonna give it 4 flames. I'm gonna give it 4. I ain't gonna be. I was gonna say 3.5 because John pissed me off early in the show. I'm gonna give it 4 simply because I felt like everybody else was playing catch up because of it, and I think they did good for what they were given. So I'm gonna say 4.
I agree with 4.
I also agree with 4.
Everybody get 4. What? No 4 point something today?
Nah, no 4 point nothing today. Straight up 4. Straight up 4 for me. I do feel like John's segment threw everything off, but I enjoyed John's segment. I enjoyed it. It was very passionate.
We can be passionate, but shorter,
Put it on a sticky note.
Just cut it down a little bit.
Up with y'all. See ya.
Fuck y'all. I don't care about y'all no fucking more. Don't call me no more.
If you didn't know,
you don't have to call me. It's
you didn't know, we were already broken up.
Okay, Usher. Cause I'ma be alright tonight.
See what I say?
All right. We're gonna roll on into NXT.
Everybody
I wanna sleep the young kind of a guy.
Okay, don't get me started.
I'm getting, started us all on this shit. This ain't got nothing to do with wrestling.
Right. That's what John was singing in his head when he was coming through that gorilla.
He's up singing that JoJo. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me.
John, I need to know what your playlist sitting on nowadays.
Upside the broken hearted.
That's what I do.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So we're gonna roll right on into NXT.
Everybody, hold on.
On. You put on
Mm,
the show
mm,
this week. I want to first start off by
mm, mm,
saying
mm,
I
mm,
love,
mm.
love, love, love how many women were featured on NXT this week. It's
Oh,
like
it was
around every
popping.
corner. It
They
was
was
a
popping.
baddie.
Big shit popping, little shit stopping.
Hey,
Right. So the show kicked off with Chelsea Green versus Sol Ruka for the
oh,
US.
brother, this girl stinks.
It
Where'd you
started
get
out
that
with this
from?
match
What's up? Huh? What's up?
for the women's US title. Chelsea Track came out during this match right at the top, and she looked down real quick. She said, "Oh," and threw it out the ring.
Not my dog.
Um, not my Bella hair bundles. I like this match. I like the back and forth. I love how Piper and Alba like kind of coordinated. Like Alba had on the play, but Piper had on play at top, but Alba had on the play at bottoms. That was cute. It was giving.
I'm
So
sick of the interference shit.
I am
I'm
sick
sick
of that
of it.
too. Soul's gear was given Dragon Tail scale, and I was here
Mhm.
for it. But yeah, I did not like the interference from Alba. Zarya ended up spearing Alba after she
Bro,
interfered.
that fucking spear though, she flattened that bitch.
Yes.
Damn.
That was a Goldberg type spear she hit that girl with.
I was waiting for her to go.
Nowhere.
I like Goldberg there.
Hey, she got who else hit a spear in the game? Bianca hit a spear, but it ain't like that. Zarya's spear got the best
Zarya got
spear
some
in the
stank on
game.
her
Yeah.
spear. Zarya speared Alba after she interfered. When I think Soul was trying to do her soul catcher, and she
Mhm.
interfered. Piper ended up taking out Zarya, and then Soul just hit a moonsault on top of all of them and was like, "I'm gonna take all y'all out." Soul went back in to attempt to do her soul snatcher, but Chelsea hit her in that injured knee that she has. Finished her off with an unprettier and retained the title.
At this
Um,
point, Chelsea ain't never gonna lose the title because they always interfering. She can't
they're
win
gonna
the
have
mid.
to put Chelsea in a match where Piper and Alba aren't able to interfere or anything like that. That's the only way I see that belt coming up out for her. Then we roll into the next segment, which is Trick backstage. He trying to mentally get prepared for this NXT Underground match he got later on tonight. And then my boy Javon come walk. Let me tell you something, Sean. You know what you be doing putting all these beautiful men on TV. Let me tell you. Because Trick was back there. I don't know what kind of oil he using, but he don't be oiling himself up right. So, Trick, if you in the market for a person to rub you down before you go outside, call me. Anywho, Trick and Javon were backstage. Javon is basically coming back here telling him, like, yo, we got all this stuff going on. And, this is our NXT. We should be taking it back. And Trick was like, look, I'm not trying to hear none of that. You ain't never had a title. You ain't never gonna get a title. I got bigger and better things to worry about.
He said, "You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You never was shit."
Your mama
And
ain't shit.
Javon
Your
was just
daddy ain't shit.
like,
Damn, bro.
why
Your
you say
dog ain't
fuck
shit.
50? Javon was like, why you say fuck Javon? But Javon didn't do anything. I'm just trying to be there for you.
Fuck 50. You be saying fuck T.I.
Hold on, forget I'm so pause.
That video will forever kill me. That 50 Cent video. I woke up and said fuck 50. Like 50.
I just, he was
But
so
yeah, they just
aggressive.
like
He was so
Javon
aggressive
was
to
just
him
like,
for no reason.
yes, and Javon just trying to be his friend. But then here
Thank you
come
for being
Lexus.
a friend.
Oh, here comes sideburns.
Here come Lexus and his strong ass sideburns talking about Trick is right, you've never even held the heritage. And I just love how the men backstage, even the women backstage, they ain't trying to hear you talk. They just gonna hit you in your mouth. And that's
Ooh.
exactly what Javon did.
No, and that's
Javon,
after. This was after Lexus said, "I'm surprised you still ain't drinking out of a straw, man." I would have hit his ass too.
Yeah, Javon popped him dead in his mouth, and as he should. So then we see Stephanie walking out to the ring, but they cut to a promo real quick of the D'Angelo family. They're, hyping themselves up before their big 6-man tag later on in the night. Stack suggested that Tony stay in the back, and I was thinking in my head the last time you saw him do that, he got hurt. Or you stayed in the back and he got hurt. But Tony was like, you know what? I know y'all can handle yourself out there. I'ma stay in the back. Little did he know he should have took his ass outside with them. So then we cut back to Stephanie. She's in the ring. She's talking about her historic win, being crowned the first NXT Women's Champion and the first dual champion for NXT Women's Champion and the NXT North American Women's Champion.
Steffi 2 belts.
She then proceeds to do what normal people do when they have both belts. Issue an open challenge. And Jordan Grace comes out, and y'all, her outfit. So if y'all don't know, her outfit was supposed to be giving Patrick Star from SpongeBob when he had the thigh-high boots on. That's what her outfit was supposed to be giving. Cause them boots, I hope she put them up. I couldn't wear them. The heel was extra thick on them. But
you know we love a little chunky heel.
Yeah, her heel was 5 chunks too chunky. So yeah, she comes out. She talks about how she beat Roxanne at Roadblock. She's not the only one Stephanie's not the only one making history. And then Jada Parker comes out and just pushed out to the side. She booty bumped her. I don't know what her finisher called, but she hit her with your hip. She hit her with a hip, and Jordan flew off to the other side. And so
she said, "You don't want nothing around here, baby."
So Jada gets in the ring. Stephanie made a statement that says she's gonna accept the challenge from the person who stands in front of her and looks her dead in her eyes. And that's exactly what Jada did. And she told her, bask in this, enjoy this, maximize being a double champ, because this is not gonna last long. You wanna issue open challenges. I wanna challenge you for your NXT championship. So
she's standing 10 toes down and looking you in your face.
Yes.
I was like, okay, Miss Parker. But no, I don't want the title on her.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie did also make a point to say she had her choice of promotions to go to and make history, but she chose to pick NXT because of them being the best women's division in the world. Sean, you do got some good women on your roster. I just want to see more of them. Like I love that you put all these girls on your roster, and I love that you feature so many women on your show weekly. Utilize everybody you get in some type of way.
Because I feel like they were in all kind of matches and segments on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely utilizes the women on his
Hank and Tank pop up backstage.
What is it called?
Their names are Hank and Tank. I call them Hanky Tanky. So Hank and Tanky backstage, they getting hyped for their match against Josh and let me get his name together. I gotta see it so I can read that right. Inumara. They're getting ready for their match against them too. And they gotta get extreme, honey. They gotta get extreme. So the next match up was Hank and Tank versus Inumara and Josh Briggs. This match was pretty good. Briggs and Inumara took the win for this one. Hank and Tank, they got on their blue jean booty shorts this week, and it was just.
How are you running around the ring in blue jean shorts that's tight?
Yeah, like, they had on them tight blue jean shorts again, but the match was really good. It was really, really good. I like the back and forth between those two. I gotta watch some more Hank and Tank matches because I like them. They're my
The hanky
favorites. The
hanky
hanky
tank is so
tankies.
fun.
Um, then we roll into the family minus Tony versus the culling is what they are calling themselves. Which is Nico Vance, Brooke Jensen, and Izzy Dame, along with Shawn Spears, the NXT North Americans champion. This match was more so a all out brawl, like I'm mad at you, you mad at me, so we finna beat each other the fuck up. Meanwhile, the match is going. Tony gets attacked by the quote unquote mysterious group, who we later on in the night find out their name to be Dark State.
They could have kept that.
Pick a better name.
Dark
Who
State.
naming
Literally.
these? Who
I
naming
get it. The
these?
Dark State, I get it. It's a good name.
Mm-mm.
It's a play off the Deep State, the Dark
I mean,
State. I
I
get
guess
it.
I
Hang
think
it
they
up.
explained it because they had their little moment where they were introducing themselves. So I get onto that a little later. But Tony got attacked by them, and unfortunately, the family lost because of that. They got distracted and they lost their match. Um,
Keep your eye
at
on the
some
ball.
at some point, Ava had a meeting with Jada. I think she was having a meeting with Jada to make the NXT Championship match official. And then Fallon comes in and she's just like, Ava, I've been calling you. I've been trying to stop out here and talk to you. And you've been ignoring me. And Ava was like, I know what you want. And
Ava does not
basically,
fuck with that girl.
Ava can't stand her. So basically, Fallon wants a rematch for her North American Championship, and Ava was like, "You know what? Take it. You can have it." So Stephanie is gonna be on double duty next week. She is defending her NXT Championship against Jada Parker. She's also defending her NXT North American Championship against Fallon. Well, no, she was talking to Stephanie about Jada's match, and Fallon came in and interrupted, and Stephanie was like, I can do double duty, girl." I would have been like, I can
Shit, watch
save
me
you
defend
for
these
next week.
titles.
Also, it was confirmed that Javon has a Heritage Cup match against Lexus next week. So I'm excited to see that. Knock the sideburns off that man. Next match after this was Carmen Petrovic with her little boo Ashanti the Dawn versus JC Jane. I wasn't excited to see this match. I low-key stepped away and went to go warm my food up. And I came back and Ashante was sliding the chair to Carmen, and Carmen was like, "No, I don't want this. I can't do that." And JC ended up winning anyway. So
Ashanti
Carmen, you
ain't
should
got
have took
nothing
that
else.
chair.
He ain't got nothing else to fucking do but get involved in shit that ain't got nothing to do with him.
Next match up was Pretty Ricky Saints versus Ridge
Pretty Ricky
Holland
stuff.
bitch ass.
He still ain't fucking with the dick.
Ridge got some type of beef with Ricky, talking about he don't belong here. He's an outsider. Baby, you broke Big E neck, so I would never fuck with you ever again. I understand it may have been an accident, but you played a part. You was there. Guilty by
Yes.
association. That match was pretty good too. Ricky Ridge hit a move on Ricky and he slid out the ring and hurt his lower back. So his back was kind of bothering him through the match, but he did manage to hit a Rochambeau on Hollins to secure that dub.
I
And then
love
we
that
cut.
name.
Yes,
Rochambeau.
I think he said he named it that to pay homage to like where he's from New Orleans and stuff. We cut a promo real quick with Jada talking about how the match for next week was confirmed, but in the background you could see Ashanti and Carmen arguing, and I'm like, y'all take that to the locker room. Don't nobody want to see that out there. I'm trying to look at Jada, and I can't pay attention to Jada because I'm trying to see what y'all talking about.
The ghetto.
And so after that, after it's all said and done, we get to the meat and bones of the show, the meat and potatoes of the show, which was Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe in a NXT Underground match. Now, this match could have been a little bit longer for my liking. Um, it was kind of a Trick beating Eddie ass and he won. Uh, it was short. It was short. Could have been a little bit longer. But after Trick won the match, um, Trick calls out Oba. He was like, "Look, I just had to handle this quick little business real quick. Oba, I need you to bring your ass out here and make sure you have my title with you."
Oh.
And so, as Oba is coming out, Dark State is coming out. But let me rewind back to Dark State's statement because they were about to leave the arena initially, but they came back in. Interviewers caught them leaving out, and basically they asked them, "Why are y'all doing this?" And I can't remember the one that's dating Maxine, but I think he was the one who ended up answering the question.
Which Dion?
Yeah. So Dion is in this group. Matter of fact, let me get their names. I think I put their names in my notes from last week. But
I think I remember everybody. Dion Lennox.
Mm-hmm.
You got Shaquan Sugars.
Mm-hmm.
Osiris Griffin. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. There's a Caucasian man in there, and I don't know what his name is.
Okay, yeah, that's who I need to figure out. I'll get their names and I have them for you. But they were coming. They basically said we're doing this because we're always overlooked. Like y'all want us to sit on the sidelines, and we tired of sitting on the sidelines. We trying to make a name for ourselves, and this is the only way we know how to do it. So we gonna continue to cause chaos until y'all realize who the f we is and stand on it.
So the only thing
Stand
you know
on
how to do is
it.
be aggressive.
I mean, nowadays you got to.
I guess.
It's hard out here in these WWE streets. But fast forward back to closing out the main event. They're in the crowd and they're slowly coming down because it seems like they're about to jump onto Oba and Trick. But Javon comes out and he's trying to stop Trick and Oba from fighting each other. But then that don't work and it just turns into Trick and Oba and Javon fighting amongst each other. And then the crowd started breaking out into a fight. The people that were in the crowd, they were from Evolve that shows on Tubi. So they was just in the crowd fighting each other, but the Dark State was in the crowd, the regular crowd, just looking at them like, yeah, this is what we want. And so,
oh, it's Cutler James. That's his name, Cutler James.
Okay. And so, Javon at this point is tired of trying to reason with Oba and Trick, and he just lays Oba out.
Which is
And
wild to me.
yeah, he just laid Oba ass out. After Javon took out Oba, I thought he was gonna attack Trick, but they was just like doing a little standoff. So I'm really hoping that this turns this into like a triple threat between the three of them for the NXT belt and Stand and Deliver. I really love to see that match.
It's crazy how you can go from beefing with Ethan Page to now you're in the title picture now off of one thing. Cause like now you just attacked. Javon was just fighting Ethan Page at what was that Roadblock. Now
Yeah.
here you go in this thing with Oba
I
and Trick.
think Oba's not gonna take too lightly to being hit like that. So we'll see what he got to say next week. Also, shout out to the Meta Girls and Gigi and Tatum. They are going to be challenging for the TNA Knockouts Championships. So we'll see how that goes with them.
Okay.
But that's all I got for NXT, y'all. I'm gonna give NXT I'm gonna give them a 4 this week. I ain't gonna give them a 5.
I'm gonna give them a
I'm gonna give
4.5.
them a 4.
I think NXT they be doing the thing over there. Sean Levante be able to get them together.
Sean heard me complaining about that one show and he ain't been slipping up since.
I think I just like how many women's matches he be having.
Mhm.
I give him a 4. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Cool, cool.
They just need to do. They're doing a good job with the women and everything, so I can't complain. Now to keep Jordan Grace, I just can't look at her. She's the only NXT woman I just can't look at for some odd reason.
Jordan.
Her and her void body, but I
Oh,
digress.
oh my goodness.
Nobody believes Matthew, but again, I digress.
Look, I ain't
Okay.
saying nothing about Jordan because she can come pick my house up and flip it upside down if she wanted to. So I don't want them problems.
Hulk smash.
Women.
Like,
Puny God.
I'm like,
gotta
Jordan, I'm sorry.
like, don't hurt me, please.
Yeah, put it back where you found it.
Okay, everybody, off to the land of SmackDown. SmackDown had some hit and misses. Let's talk about it. First off, we're gonna talk about Randy. He kicked off the show, and how the crowd was singing his song and just feeling him was just freaking awesome.
They was singing.
They
But
always be
before
singing for
he,
Randy.
but before he can even say anything, KO dumbass comes out talking about, "Hey, I was sorry I attacked
In
you."
his RKO shirt.
Yep, it is our KO shit. He came out. I'm sorry I attacked you. You know what I did to Cody and Sam. They deserved Sammy. They deserved it. But he was like, "Yeah, you and I are exactly alike." And KO was trying to save Randy from himself because he was teaming up with Cody. And he said, "You know what we should do?" KO wanted Randy to team up with them at Mania to go for the tag titles. Randy told him he could take his apology and that and shove it up his ass. And he challenged Randy. Randy challenged KO at Mania. So that match is official. Randy and KO are going to be an official match.
He said, I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. I understand. They talk to me. I'm about to whoop your ass. Specifically, I'm going to Mania and I'm going to kick your head off your shoulders. You can't. What you going to do, Kevin? Because he's a psychopath. I ain't never want to be. This is what I'm saying. If it's me and 2009 Randy and a thing, I'm finna lay down. Do what you gotta do, bro. I'm not getting no fight with 2009 Randy. And he back in that state of mind? Absolutely not.
I'm going to go do what you do. You and your crew.
Absolutely not. Do it, do it, do it.
Then after that, we had Damian and Jimmy versus Drew and Nakamura. And Damian pinned Nakamura. After the match, Drew attacked Damian after the bell and hit him with a claymore.
I'm sick of them letting Damien get beat up each week. I'm sick of this shit. I still don't understand how he's so mad at Damien. I don't understand. Like your anger is so misplaced. Just like Rhea, y'all are angry at the wrong person. Talking about don't get up because if you get up, I'm gonna put you back down. You know this man finna get back up.
You know he fall down 6 times, get up 7 times.
Every time we fall down. No man, not. Well, I'm not bringing Donna in this. My bad.
And afterwards, we had LA talking to Bud, and he said, "I hope you smack Jacob back to factory setting." Yeah. And then Bud told him, winner gets shot. Whoever wins that match is going to get a shot at the U.S. title. Then after that, we had Tiff and Charlotte. And I
That
did not.
shit was bad.
That shit was horrible.
No, 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 no. Y'all know I don't fuck with Charlotte like that.
Charlotte ate her up.
Charlotte was eating her down, bro. Eating her down.
It was like a mom and a daughter.
No, it didn't even give that.
Arguing or something. Like, I just know.
It didn't give it that time. I think Tiff can't go. She can't banter. She was struggling. Charlotte was. You can see Tiffany getting worked up, and Charlotte sitting back peachy. She like, let me show you how you do this shit. We can go back and forth, but like I'm still gonna be a queen at the end of it. So while you getting riled up, leaning into the camera, doing all that shit, Charlotte just whatever you say, baby girl. It's the fact that she said you think you're just another blonde who can do a backflip and thinks she basically saying you think you the shit, and I'm like, Charlie, I've been saying the same thing. I've been saying the same thing. Just because you can do a backflip, don't make you. She said, everybody compares me to you. She said, baby, everybody's compared to me. I'm just like, Charlie, let the girl fucking breathe. Get off her damn neck. Get off her neck.
Tiffany was just
You're
over there.
you're scared.
Can this hurry up and be over?
You don't want anybody to all that you doing all that. Did you have notes from it?
Not really.
Okay, because when her closing line, Tiffany, I'm gonna give you that you gonna see that the crowd no longer bows down to the queen. They run on Tiffy time. That line, the only thing you had good from that whole
That's
thing.
not the only thing you ate.
The only thing you ate down on, but Charlotte ate down on that fucking promo.
Charlotte took you to a buffet and she ate the whole buffet and left you a plate.
Girl, you didn't even get the bread from the table.
Oh,
She left her the butter. Here, just eat this. You can't even no. Charlotte, that, and you know how I feel about Charlotte. You know, I think she do too much, but this was good showing Tiffany that she not who she thinks she is.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cut promos like you think you can. Not like Charlotte, you not. You show. I knew you were scared. That's why you chose me. Girl, no, baby. She said I chose you because I felt sorry for you. Girl,
Girl,
Charlotte,
this is
don't piss me
my
off.
sorry for
2000.
2004.
Oh, okay. Ruben Studdard. I ain't never heard from him in forever. Okay, sorry, we done. That I just Charlotte ate down in that one. I'm gonna have to give her credit for that.
and after that we had the Jacob and Bird match, which was an alright match. It was getting good, but then fucking Tama came out, and then Solo came out,
And
it was
Jacob
coming
was pissed.
and then LA helped clear the ring.
At first, I thought you could see Jacob's face when the bell rung and for the interference. He was like, "What the fuck are y'all doing out here?" But then he gathered himself and did what he had to do. But that didn't last too much longer.
So Jacob got backstage. What the fuck y'all out here for?
Also, did you see him at the beginning of the show coming in with his little fuzzy shiesty on? I said, look at
I'm
him.
telling you, Jacob, you need a shiesty against you.
To this boy, if they don't come get him.
And then Liv had an interview, and then Liv was talking about everything what happened with Jade, and said now it's personal. And then what we got? Oh yeah, Jacob screaming at Solo and Tonga for coming out. This is gonna be the match. It's gonna be Solo and Jacob.
You stay on my business.
Then after that, we had Piper and Zelina.
We finally get to see him with his shirt off, though. Jacob, why you be having your shirt on in that ring? Take that shirt off, boy.
Man fan. Told y'all my man fan.
Sorry.
Then we had I lost
Piper.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Piper and Zelina. That was a quick match. We all knew Piper was gonna win. That's nothing new and exciting.
But it's once again, Chelsea. It's this whole interference shit that pisses me off. Cause like when are we gonna have a good opponent for Chelsea if every time she having a match somebody else is interfering in the shit?
Then after that, we got Jade got an interview. She said that she's gonna deal with Liv, and then she said, Naomi, you're next. Then after that, we had the Liv Jade match, which was going alright. I still don't think Jade's a really good wrestler yet.
I would disagree. So,
But because of chicanery, Liv got the win because Naomi came out in the caution tag.
Baby, that's my wallpaper on my phone now.
She looked like a
King
damn.
No
Bow.
damn. She not getting no damn wallpaper from
She
me.
looked
She
like
got
a
a
Nope.
damn.
wallpaper from me.
She
She
looked like
ain't
a
getting no
damn
wallpaper from
police
me no
car,
time soon.
a police crossing, like with all the damn caution and shit. She
But
looked like
she
a
really
Christmas
petty for
home.
her for that outfit. She really petty for that.
I'm gonna say this because I ain't finna get riled up on it because I was pissed off last night when I watched it. You could have had that match in by DQ
Mm-hmm.
to give Liv that win over Jade because you know Monday she ain't gonna shut the fuck up about this fucking shit. She gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep running her goddamn. I'm the only one to ever be. I already fucking see it. We gotta deal with all that stupid ass shit. I don't want to hear none of that stupid ass shit from that bitch. Y'all gonna piss me off because y'all keep handing this shit to that dumbass broad. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm so fucking sick of this. So fucking
And
sick
there's
of
no
That's
this.
the
fucking
only
reason.
thing that pissed me off about that is that
There was
Liv
no
took the
reason for that
win.
shit. No reason whatsoever. And that shit pissed me off. There was no reason for you to give that shit to her. No reason whatsoever. But whatever. Do what you gotta do. Hunter, you pissing me off, bro. Don't know what's going on with your goddamn. I keep calling you Hunter. That ain't your fucking name. Paul, to the front. What's your fucking problem, my guy? I don't understand. Like, why the fuck do you keep? I'm not getting into it. Whatever.
What you be
Run.
saying, Matt? He take the long way around to get to the front side, or what you be saying?
He goes all the way around the ass to get to the coochie. That's what
Mhm.
he.
Yes, that's what he be doing.
Sometimes
Like
you have to
there,
do that. Sometimes you have to play with the. You gotta play with the stink to get to the pig. But anyways,
No.
he ain't got to do that. He could have got straight to the point with it. Like you could have just had Naomi come out and interfere and cause a DQ, but yet again, you're trying to somehow include Liv in this storyline. You're trying to keep it relevant, is what you're trying to do.
It's because they won't live to give. They want Jade to give an apology because she could have said something so long ago. It don't matter about none of that. If you know your bald headed ass didn't fucking do that shit, then why the fuck are you mad?
okay, oh, shit.
Stupid ass bitch. That's the shit that pissed me off. You making her relevant in the shit and when she ain't. She has nothing to do with the shit. Move the fuck on.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I gave my wallpaper to Naomi because I liked her
No,
outfit and she
I
looked
don't
really
give a fuck.
nice.
No, she look like a fucking idiot. You look stupid as shit.
Um,
Trying to do that. They didn't even give you. First off, back to the Zelina thing. My bitch ain't got no fucking intro music. She
she got
came out.
new intro music
No, that was the theme music for the show. That Meg.
for
She came out to
Naomi.
Maggie. No, I'm talking about Zelina. Zelina
I
came
heard
out to.
music for Zelena.
She. It was the theme for the show. It was the Megan that was playing.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I swear I heard some new theme music for her. I know she got a new Titletron. And everybody got new music yesterday, and for some reason they chose to debut it on a random ass SmackDown. That's why
Yeah.
I feel like that's why also why nobody got pops like they did last night. I noticed that too because
Who the fuck
majority of
is
the
this?
people we pop for they got new music.
Except for Randy.
Yeah, Randy,
Don't touch.
they better not
Don't
ever
touch it.
change his music.
And KO his didn't change either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no, I know you feel strongly about this storyline, best friend, but I'm actually
I
enjoying
feel.
this.
I feel strongly about it because of the fact that I hate when we have something good. You is
Mm-hmm.
my thing is you got to look at if I'm a black child growing up watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
NXT got the most black women's wrestlers out of anybody. So I can watch NXT and see ourselves shine on there. But I'm watching the main roster and I have the big three. So that's what I see. And it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. I can see that. But you make them quarrel amongst themselves and break up. And now you have this. And so to me, it just fucking sucks because you can't say you cater to every demographic when every time we have a black team together, women, you tear them up every single fucking time, bro. You don't do that to the rest of your fucking teams, but you constantly and consistently do it to your black teams over and over again. And it just pisses me off because you could have had them beef with anybody. But you making them do it amongst themselves. And granted, Bianca J and Naomi might have been like, y'all, let's create something fucking big and do this. That could have been where that could be where their mindset is at. But also, you got to make sure you have to do it. You were bringing semblance to that tag title. Y'all were doing that because everybody was looking at the big three, big two. I'm gonna say at that title. They were looking at that. But then Naomi's jealous, and Naomi, it was your fault. You lost You lost that belt. You had a title match. You lost. And what the fuck did you do after you lost that match? You was over here hugging Bailey when you fucking lost. So how are you mad at Jade, but you over here hugging the bitch that beat you? So like the shit don't make sense for you to be mad. Like none of it's just I don't like seeing you pit three people against themselves when there's no other representation across the whole brand for that. There was no reason for you to do that. You have 70, 80 women on your whole entire roster. And you made them three fight amongst themselves. Where else are you getting that at on the main roster? Nowhere. No fucking way you're not getting that shit. And that's the shit. You have not one black female wrestler on Raw. Where they at? Because they ain't out there. The only one we get on fucking Raw is fucking New Day and Carmelo. Well, Carmelo's on SmackDown. So week in and week out, you can't say that you're because last month your Black History stuff, you for sure were posting all on your social media for all this shit. You were posting all that, but now we're back to regularly scheduled programming where you continue to fuck them over. And I'm sick of this shit. It's the same shit that Vince was fucking doing. And you don't change that shit, bro. That's the only reason I'm fed up with. If it was somebody else, I wouldn't give a fuck. Anyways, I digress.
Afterwards, Street Profits came out. They got the "You Deserve It" chants for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Legado de Fantasma came out and was like, "Yeah, we deserve a shot." Pretty Deadly came out and reminded them they're number one contenders. Then after that, we had Street Fighters against the Legado. Street Profits against the Legado de Fantasma. Street Profits won.
How do you feel about that new intro?
The what?
How do you feel about that new music?
I don't like it. I like the older music.
I hope that's not something Montez made.
I don't think that was him.
Hold on, let me go look this up.
I don't think that
Montez,
was him.
put that shit back in the vault if it is.
No, I know that's them saying we want the smoke at the.
Mm-hmm.
But like no.
After that, we got another Ray Phoenix vignette because he's gonna be coming soon. He has officially signed with WWE, so he's gonna be coming soon.
So I heard they're gonna start him off on SmackDown and then eventually reunite him in Penta at some point.
Yep, that's what they said. I was about to say that.
Oh,
that he's gonna start on SmackDown right now, but eventually they'll get the Lucha Brothers back together. Hopefully they do it sometime soon. And then after that, let's see what else we have. Oh, Pretty Deadly and DIY were talking in the back. DIY said they had their backs next week and they get first dibs at the title. Pretty Deadly said, "Nah, we good." Then Motor City Machine Gun told them, "To the back of the line you go."
We just gonna start calling them Machine Gun Kelly because I be want to call their ass that shit too.
Motor City Machine Gun. Then we had the end of SmackDown, which is Roman Reigns coming out, talking about how he got his licks back on CM Punk and Seth. Seth comes out, so Roman, first off, let's talk about Seth looking like Grievous. If you don't know who Grimace are, boys and girls,
He was
look it up.
y'all
It
keep
was an old
saying
McDonald's thing.
he was
You're gonna
wearing
find it
blue, and
hilarious.
y'all keep saying he was wearing purple. That was blue he had on.
That was purple, and he looked like Grimace no matter what. And please, boys and girls, look that up. If you're too young to know about that, please look it up. It's hilarious. You're gonna get a good laugh out of it in a little bit. Anyways, so Roman told Roman he messed up. He should have let him finish Punk. Seth said that him and Roman are interwoven together, and that they always kind of be interwoven together because they came up together in NXT. They came up together in the roster together as a Shield. When he betrayed them, we all know these two are intertwined no matter what. And then he said, "Let's finish this up let's put another chapter on this at Mania." Then CM Punk comes out. Punk said that neither of them had never beaten him, which I don't know how true that is because I didn't look it up. I forgot to look it up last night, and I forgot to look that shit up. But I gotta look that up. So, anyways, CM Punk was like, "Yeah, Paul, you still owe me a favor." But before that, and he started jumping on Roman. Seth jumped in. Everybody's dragging everybody off of each other so everybody can get hit. It's everybody's just tagging each other. And that's how SmackDown pretty much ends. Everybody pointing at the Mania side every couple seconds, screaming at each other. They want each other at Mania. So we got to see how this storyline finishes up.
I did like how CM Punk went. I want to thank your wise man for delivering you on a platter. And Roman turned around looking at Paul. Paul, no, I didn't. No, I'm telling you.
He's going to betray him at
Mm-hmm.
Mania.
Roman, you better watch your wise man.
He ain't going to be so wise once he leaves you. Look
Mm,
into my eyes. What do you see?
a bitch. We
My
talking about
wise
CM
man
Punk.
looking back at me.
But that was SmackDown. SmackDown was pretty good. I also give it a 4.
I'll give it a 1.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
And that was SmackDown for the week, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for wrestling
History.
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 History, ladies and gentlemen.
History.
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 On the 16th, in 1994, on WCW, while they were doing the European tour, Cactus Jack famously lost his ear against in his match against Vader. Now, during that time in WCW, they wasn't using actual ropes. They were using elevator cables and they were tying them together.
That's some ghetto shit.
The previous match before that, Two Cold Scorpio said, "Hey, these the ropes are a little bit too loose," so they tightened them before the match. Cactus Jack was doing a hangman move. He got his head caught in the cables. He knew he had to move quick before he ended up asphyxiating or something worse happening. So he was squirming out. When he came out, he lost a piece of his ear,
Mm-mm.
and he never got it back. They put it on ice, but he never got it back, put it back on him again. So he famously, that's why he has the long hair, because he hides that missing piece of his ear. But he
He's
does literally have a piece of the top of his ear missing
wore a buzz
because
cut
of that.
before.
Huh?
He wore a buzz cut when he was commissioner.
But if you look hard, you can see like he doesn't really show that part of his face on camera because he doesn't want people to see that missing ear.
Then why not? Why cut your hair?
Like when I first heard about him losing his ear, I was like, "What kind of barbaric freaking match did he get into?" And then I heard about it, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of um not crazy."
Sorry, I just realized I didn't shut it.
Okay, on the 17th of 2002, we had Mania 18 happen. the second best Mania ever. And in that one, we had Taker beat Flair, and he was
Undy.
10-0. We had Brock beat Hogan, and we had Triple H beat Jericho for the Undisputed Championship in that match, in that Mania.
I'm gonna play the game.
On the 18th, 2002, on Raw, Brock Lesnar debuted interfering in the Al Snow and Maven match. He came out and decimated everybody. Freaking triple power bomb, Spike Dudley.
Poor little Spike. I still
All five Al Snow and freaking spine busted Maven to hell.
Still gonna say Spike deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. Mm.
On the 19th, we had 2001 on Raw. We had Edge and Christian beat the Hardys for the tag titles. And then that same night, they dropped the titles to the Dudley Boys.
On this day, I see clearly.
On the 20th, at 94 at Mania 10 at the Gardens, we had Razor Ramon beat Shawn Michaels in the famous ladder match for the IC Championship. And Bret Hart beat Yoko for the WWF title. On the 21st, we had the Usos beat Alpha Academy for the tag titles. And on the 22nd, at 99 on Raw, we had Stone Cold do his infamous beer bash to the corporation. He drove that beer truck to the ring and freaking doused everybody in beer.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of license this man got.
He has to have a Class A license. The have
He
all
driving
the
a beer truck.
especially that truck.
A beer
Yeah,
truck.
beer truck. You have to have a Class A license. So he does have a Class A.
A fucking monster truck. His fucking Zamboni. This dude just his ATV. He done drove every vehicle in this damn.
The only thing he needs to drive is like a police car or something.
He probably done it. We just can't remember.
That Stone Cold's wild. All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday
Henry Goodwin,
to ya.
Samoa Joe,
Joe,
EC3,
Joe.
AJ Lee,
What's up?
Sting, and RIP Chris Candido.
Ow. We ain't had that many birthdays this week.
Nope, that's all. That's all the birthdays, and that's all. That's it today for wrestling history.
AJ a Aries?
History. Oh, it is Aries season.
That's why I like her so much.
Ooh, you know you love you an Aries, girl.
I do.
Aries season is upon us.
Alrighty, y'all. Any final comments, questions, concerns?
I'm just ready to see what WrestleMania is gonna hold. Cause we got what, one more match added? To my birthday? I should know this. Yeah, today's the 22nd, so 28 days. 28, 27.
Let's see how they freaking build what they're building right now and what else they build, because they still have a lot more to build for 2 nights.
Because we only had 4 matches before going into it, and it was the 4 core matches.
I have the updated card pulled up. So far we have the undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody and John. And then we have the World Heavyweight Championship between Gunther and Jay. The Women's World Championship with Io and Bianca. The Women's Champion with Tiffany and Charlotte. And then there's Roman, CM Punk, and Seth. I don't think Randy and Kevin have been made official.
Well, they made it official last night.
Okay. But they need to update this page. This page said it was updated an hour ago. They lying. So then we got Kevin and Randy. I think that Naomi and Jade are gonna be confirmed.
So what, that'll put us at 7 matches right now? Or 8?
They need a lot more matches.
Yeah, they need a lot more for it to be an 2-day show.
Because I can only assume that John and Cody are going to main event. Which night? I don't know.
2.
Probably 2.
So they would have to figure out who would be the main event for
No,
night 1.
they have the main event night. They have to they don't get to main event. It's not a main event.
Who?
John and
They'll probably main event one night, and Kunta J will probably.
no, because the women main event, whoever won Royal Rumble main event.
Okay.
So whoever Liv, no, sorry.
Well, not all the time. They always main event though.
Yes,
Sometimes
they do. That's how they've been doing it.
Sometimes they move matches around. So unless they feel
we'll see. Probably they'll probably have an official lineup of the card maybe a week before WrestleMania. So we'll see.
Yeah, because CM Punk keeps saying he still has the chance the opportunity to main event, and I'm like, how? No matter what, just because you have a match at WrestleMania, don't mean you the main event, babes. You may have a match at Mania, but you're not main event. Let's make that clear. CM Punk, we got to make sure you on the same page as us.
Phil.
But yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna get Jay and Naomi at Mania,
which would be dope. It'll be one of the first. Well, I think I keep hearing to be the first women's match on the card that isn't for a title. So it'll just be pure 1-on-1. So that'd be nice to see if they do.
I don't think it's gonna be a 1-on-1 match. I think it's gonna spill into something crazy because leading up to that, I don't think them two gonna keep their hands off each other.
It's gonna be like some no DQ type shit.
Yeah.
Well, folks, if there's nothing else, thanks for tuning in to the podcast this week. We will have this out for you guys as soon as possible. When y'all doing y'all match?
We do it tomorrow because I've got to go today.
Yeah, we can record it tomorrow.
Okay,
so it'll still go up this week.
Okay, so next time y'all hear from us will be Big Sexy. You better be ready. Because I'm gonna have my referee shirt and everything.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be Big Sexy versus Pipe Bomb. Let's see who gonna take
that belt. We gotta figure out what best friends. It's gonna come naturally, whatever it is. It's gonna come naturally.
If I ever get a title shot, I might have to turn heel just to get one around here.
Because Mix Spot 2 ain't working right now.
I'm gonna have to turn heel. Around here, get my title shot. I'm gonna just start signing my name on contracts.
I mean, how they get in there now?
That's how it works nowadays. You just sign your name on contract, and you in a match. But yeah, y'all, we will be back with y'all with that fire match. Also, we'll be back with another weekly wrap up. Make sure you guys are following the podcast on the Spotify. And y'all are following us on all our other social medias.
We have been putting the record after like 2 weeks or so. We've been putting the episode on our YouTube too. So Hot Tech Report on YouTube. We're on there. If you don't have Spotify and you don't, you still want to keep up with us, it'll be on YouTube. But it's a 2-week delay before you get up there.
Period, poo. So I think that's it, y'all. Well, we finna go. Like I said last week, y'all got to go home. Y'all got to get the hell up out of here.
Bye.